Welcome back to another music reaction here. We're gonna be doing one of my favorite human beings and singer and bands in the world, Dave Grohl. We're gonna be doing Dave Grohl on the Howard Stern show back in the '90s. This is one of my favorite. I've heard this before, but it's been a very long time. I'm a giant fan of Howard Stern. That's kind of how I do my podcast. Um, his questions and his just love for music has kind of inspired me, and I kind of have the same feel towards the same stuff he has. So Howard Stern has been a gigantic inspiration and hero in my young 24 years of life. Um, so, and I think he's even bigger and better today than he was blew up in the '90s, but I think he's just gotten more massive because social media is here. There's more music, there's more songs, there's more TV shows that the guy has been a part of. So we're gonna do Dave Grohl right now, and I think Taylor Hawkins, rest in peace, man. I think Taylor Hawkins is sitting in on this if I remember correctly. So let's go ahead and let's get this started.
Are you going to play right now?
You want me to?
Yeah, I love this song.
All right.
Taylor, what are you going to do during the song?
I'm gonna sit here and
enjoy.
I'm gonna do my.
Talk to me though.
Rest in peace, man. And I love Howard Stern's voice. His voice is really deep, and he doesn't really give a crap about what everybody says. And then he wears the sunglasses, the perm. It's all classic Howard Stern. And so I think he's gonna play my hero. He's gonna do it acoustically. So Taylor Hawkins says he's just gonna awkwardly sit there. So let's see.
You need echo or anything?
Good.
Good.
I think so.
I'm glad.
Let me set up.
By the way, I mean, this is no secret. The song "Hero" is about Kurt Cobain,
Right.
loosely based on Kurt Cobain, right? No.
It's kind of more about just heroes that are ordinary. It's like ordinary every day.
Wouldn't that make it?
Now, I read Dave Grohl's book, The Storyteller. You guys should read it. It's an amazing read. I think Dave Grohl gets tired of talking about Nirvana and talking about, Kurt Cobain in a way that, because this song really was written about how he saw Kurt Cobain in his eyes, and it turned out that, Kurt Cobain was actually just this ordinary person, but he looked at him as a god, and so it's crazy to see, people ask about this all the time, and I'm pretty sure he's getting irritated about it. But what are you gonna do?
Working class hero kind of crap.
Yeah, but are heroes ordinary, or, in other words, are you saying that they all disappoint you?
No, not at all. I'm
It's just that
saying
they're regular people,
I look up to regular people more than I look up to.
celebrities.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. See, I have a whole different.
I think it means something else.
Me
That's
too.
all right.
I have a whole different feeling about that song.
What's it mean, Robin? Put me on the
I
couch,
think it
man.
is about Kurt Cobain.
Maybe.
And you found out that your hero was just an ordinary guy, and he couldn't
See, I just told you that. See, and then when she goes, I think it's about Kurt Cobain. Maybe, because it's about Kurt Cobain.
handle it.
See, I have a whole different thing.
What do you think?
I think it's about your hero is a guy who, well, it's kind of like what you're saying, who you can't believe is your hero because eventually they disappoint you. It's guys who should have been your hero and weren't.
Well, yeah, you should. That's your story.
Right.
I'm talking about his story.
Yeah, I got a whole.
Whatever.
A lot of times I can't even listen to it because it makes me sad. That's good though. That's the only kind of music I like.
Check, check, check.
Do you like
Me and you both, Howard. Me and you both.
the
Take the
sound of
headphones
this?
off.
Why?
Because he needs to
I can hear
hear.
myself better.
You can? Is that necessary?
Is that not one of the most iconic country guitar theme? When it comes on, do 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 do, and you know exactly what it's gonna be. It's crazy. What are some of your favorite music intros to songs? Put it down in the comments. I'd love to know.
Too alarming now to talk about. Take those pictures down, check it out. Truth or consequence, say it aloud. You Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes.
Man, this version, this version is so good. I remember when I first heard this, early. I don't know. I was fourth or fifth grade, maybe third grade, maybe, and I heard this song for the first time, and I immediately thought of Spider-Man because that Chad Kroeger from Nickelback has a song on the um, Spider-Man movie, the first one with Tobey Maguire from 2001, I think. And every time I hear this song, I just think about that Spider-Man scene where he's flying through the air with Mary Jane at the very end. It's crazy to me. But this version right here, this could be the best version of the song. Like I said, I love sad, sloppy, crying, depressing songs. The jamming out song's good, but this man just hits different.
There goes my hero. He's ordinary.
Fun fact about Foo Fighters, if you guys didn't know this, Foo Fighters, when they released the first album, it was just Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl played every instrument on the album and just did it to get over the fact that Kurt Cobain was gone and his life was completely wrecked at the time. And he come up with Foo Fighters from a book. He's big into aliens and UFOs, and Foo Fighters meant alien and a certain or something like that. It was something to do with aliens, and so Foo Fighters is kind of like an alien UFO type of thing. And then he shipped the album off as Foo Fighters, and people thought it was a full band, and it was Dave Grohl. And then he just, he got the people together, Foo Fighters, who they are now, and I mean they're one of the greatest bands to ever live. I think. I mean they're right up there with, Led Zeppelin and Queen and Kiss and Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers and Fleetwood Mac and AC/DC. I mean, they are right up there with them. They are, I think, an underrated band, but also an overlooked band. I think they're always overlooked because it's the guy from Nirvana. A lot of the times it is, but a lot of times they're like, who cares? It's like Fozzy. Fozzy is one of my favorite bands, but people look down upon him for a while because Chris Jericho, the wrestler, was in it. It was just the wrestlers band at the time, and now they're like, they're getting massive. They've had number ones and top tens in the past 3 or 4 years, and it's dumb because if it's good music, it's good music. It doesn't matter who's in it or who's not in the band. Good music is good music. So 243.
Don't the best of them read it out, while the rest of them peter out. Truth or consequence, say it aloud.
And I'm always envious of people that can write music that you don't really understand what they're saying, but you understand what they're saying. Like, I'm not saying his music don't understand, but he's using these words and these phrases that really make you think. And I wish I could go back in time to see that and be like, okay, what was your mindset to this? Like, why were you using all these weird phrases? You know what I mean? Like, what was going on in his mind at the time of writing this?
Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes.
Man, his version is so good. Man, his version is so good.
There goes my hero. He's ordinary. Judas, my hero, leaving all the mess. You know my hero, one that's on. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes.
Taylor just sitting out there all chill. Rest in peace, man. It was a sad death for me when I heard the death of Taylor Hawkins, man. I was dying. But it wasn't as bad as the Bob Saget death for me. See, look. I got a Bob Saget poster. My friend got me that for my birthday. It's a damn sad birthday present if you think about it.
There goes my hero, he's ordinary.
I bet that does that hurt his voice? Like, I understand it hurts his voice. But what I'm saying is, these people have to train day in and day out to get their voices that raspy and that, you know, like the people that are in like a screamo band. They have to have training so much, and I wonder if they're like, because his voice is not raining on the man. It's just a normal male voice, and I wonder, you know, what made him find his voice like that. Nope, no more pausing. I'm done.
There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary.
Wow.
That hurt.
I thought you were gonna skip.
See?
In what way did it hurt? Your fingers?
No, my throat.
Your throat? Oh, it sounds so good. I got the chills during
Yeah, that was.
Thanks, guys.
that. Nice
that was
job.
Chill bumps, man. Chill bumps. Dave Grohl is the god, man. Dave Grohl is a rock and roll god to me. But there was my reaction to Dave Grohl, my hero, on the Howard Stern Show from 1999. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I've been Dylan Hodge from the Hodgepodge Podcast. Enjoy, and as always, frown less.